On a beautiful summer day, a family of ducks is taking a swim while another is enjoying a stroll by the bank. But one duck is sitting on her eggs among the tall leaves. My babies are going to come out. They are taking so long to hatch, it is so lonely. No one had the time to visit me. Mommy duck didn't have to wait too long. Soon the eggs started cracking and the little ducklings started taking small unsteady steps out of the shells. Oh, my babies are so beautiful. Now come and line up here, all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, there should be one more. Mother duck looked around and saw one egg which had not yet hatched. I think I will have to sit again on this egg till it hatches. It seemed pretty large. Soon the last egg hatched, but the duckling that crept out was large and ugly. This little fellow doesn't look like his brothers and sisters. The next day, Mother Duck leads her brood to the water. Oh, I am proud today that my ducklings are swimming so well, and how well the youngest one is swimming. Come in, kids. That's enough for today. We must get to the farm before it turns dark. The duck family makes its way to the farmhouse, where there are lots of other ducks. What is that strange-looking critter doing here? The other ducklings are so cute, but this one is so big and ugly. He is ugly. We don't want him here. That's not a nice thing to say. He's still small, and I'm sure he will grow up to be beautiful too. But the other ducklings continue to bully and make fun of the ugly duckling. I hope the ducklings stop his nonsense. I can't bear to see that poor child looking so sad. But as days went by, things started becoming worse for the ugly duckling. Wherever he went, everyone was mean to him. Have you ever seen anything uglier than this? Seeing this creature in the morning, my dad will also be as ugly as he is. He seems to be getting uglier by the day. The ugly ducklings just wanted to hide somewhere and cry. Even his brothers and sisters were rude to him. Mother Duck was very sad to see everyone treat the ugly ducklings so badly. Nobody wants to talk to me or play with me because I am ugly. I will run away from here. So the ugly duckling flew over the fence of the farmyard and continued flying till he spotted a large moor. He decided to spend the night there. I'm so tired. I think I will spend the night here. Next morning, the ugly duckling woke up to the sound of loud waking. He opened his eyes and saw a flock of wild ducks. Who are you? What are you doing here? Can I please stay here for a while? I have nowhere to go. You are ugly. Stay here, but don't get on our way. The ugly duckling stayed on the moor for a few days. He felt lonely, but no one built him or hurt him because of his looks. One morning, the duckling heard a noise like a big bang. He lay still, too scared to move. When he finally lifted his head and looked around, all the other ducks had fled. The ugly duckling also fled from the moor as fast as it could. It flew as fast as its young wings would take him. However, suddenly there was thunder and lightning, scaring the little duckling. I am so wet and cold. That cottage there looks warm. Maybe I can take shelter there. The cottage belonged to an old lady who lived with her tomcat and hen, who found the duckling the next morning. What is happening here? Why are you making so much noise? What is this we have here? Looks like a duck, thought a very ugly one. I know what I will do. I will keep it with me and wait for it to lay eggs. Then I will have eggs from my hen and from this duck too. Oh, but I do hope this is a duck and not a drake. So the ugly duckling stayed with the old lady in her cottage, but here also the tomcat and the hen made its life so miserable. Hey you, don't you get scared when you see your face in the mirror? Look at me, my coat is so silky. Look at my whiskers, so long and beautiful. The mister says my walk is so graceful. You are such a loser, you cannot even lay an egg. Look at my eggs, such lovely big and brown ones. The ugly duckling continued to be lonely. He would sit in front of the window, looking at the small pond outside. How I wish I could swim in that pond. It used to be so nice when I swam in the cool water back home. Are you mad? The mistress is not going to let you go. You have a safe house. What more do you want? Behave yourself and don't anger the mistress, the cat or even me. Want to swim? Indeed! The ugly duckling felt very sad, wondering what to do. I know this place is safe, but I feel like a prisoner here, being punished by not being allowed to swim. I want to swim. I want to be free to swim and fly as I please. I have to escape from here somehow. So one night the duckling quietly crept out of the cottage and went in search of a new home. Soon he found a beautiful lake where he could swim and dive. This is such a lovely place. It feels so good to swim after so long. I hope the other animals and birds here are friendly so I don't have to move away from here also. But alas, here too the other animals didn't want to be friends with the ugly duckling. Why does everybody keep avoiding me? Just because I am ugly? It doesn't mean everyone has to be mean. No one wants to play with me or even talk to me. So life continued in this miserable way for the ugly duckling. Soon the season changed, autumn set in, and the color of the leaves changed from red to orange, and then cold, winter followed. The forest turned white, and a very cold wind set in. The dark clouds made the duckling feeling even more gloomy and sad, so the duckling decided to go to the lakeside, and what a